Welcome, Rockstar Agent. I am excited about this coaching program. This is a coaching program that I have used 3 times and actually had the results that you are seeing in the title. It is 0 to 10 million. If you are willing to take the actions that are in this program, you will have the same results. It's not theory, it's not some hype or anything like that. So let's get into it and let's chat a little bit about 0 to 10 million dollars, because it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter your background, how smart you are, what you look like, or anything else. If you will implement what is in this program, then you will have success that is scalable to whatever level you want to. So with that, welcome to 0 to 10 million dollars. Let's go. So let me give you an idea of what this is not first. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes effort. It's not a silver bullet. You're going to have, and I know that you guys are inundated every single day with junk that comes over. Oh, spend money on this, do this. It's going to get you, you know, the latest, greatest craze that's out there. That is not what this is. It is not the magic pill either. So if you're looking to take some concoction that's all of a sudden going to make you some super agent, rich and famous and making millions of dollars, this is not your program. So you can go somewhere else and find that, I'm sure. It is not an easy out for action. We are very, very, very focused on taking the right actions to get proven, repeatable results for you. We're going to show you exactly how to do that and what you can do to do the exact same thing. It is not unproven theory. I've personally used every single thing that we are going to go through in this course 3 times in 3 different markets, and I'm going to show you the results of what happened every single time. You can do the same thing. It is not company dependent. I don't care what company you're with. I don't care if you're with a blue company, a red company, a purple company, or a yellow company. It makes absolutely 0 difference. This is all about you. You can have success at any company. The grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. It is greener where you decide to water it. And the only way that you water it is to listen, to focus, and to take action. And we're going to show you specifically what to do so that your grass is green wherever you happen to be. Let me show you what this course is, though. It's real world tactics. It's stuff that will work anywhere you are. It's repeatable in any market in the world, period. It is simple. I didn't say it's easy, but it is simple. If you will do it, then it will work. If you will take the actions, then you will have the results. And the key is dependent on you. I hear all the time, is it scalable? Absolutely it is. It can take you from 0 to 5 million, 0 to 10 million, 0 to 15 million, 10 to 20 million, 10 to 50 million, 10 to 100 million. Whatever it is, you can take the same systems, you can scale them to whatever budget that you happen to have, whatever results that you happen to want. As long as your vision is clear, that you know what your roadblocks are and that you get the right roadmap together, you can have the same results. So it will work, and it is scalable to whatever you want it to be. They're proven strategies. They're usable today. They're usable 20 years ago. They'll probably be usable 20 years from now as well, because you'll see it's not determined on fads. It's not stuff that is the latest, greatest social platform that's out there. It's not some cool tech company that comes along that says, oh, I can give you X amount of leads. You know, that stuff we hear every day, and it's absolutely atrocious of what happens with it, because they figured out that we are suckers when it comes to spending money on junk, and we'll do it all the time. I've done it. I've made the same mistakes as well. So it's part of it as well. It is not company specific, 1 iota. You can do this wherever you happen to be. It is all dependent on your action. It is absolutely 100% up to you to implement the things that we go through. If you decide to, if you're one of those people that listens to a bunch of stuff and doesn't implement, go ahead and stop now. Go somewhere else and keep doing that, because it's not going to do anything for you. If you're not willing to implement, if you're not willing to take action, if you're not willing to do what it takes to be successful, then it's okay. That's your call and that's your choice, but this is not the place or not the program for you as well. So let's answer a couple questions. You may be asking, who am I? Well, I started in real estate with absolutely nothing. I was broke and bankrupt due to an internet company that went out of business, that I did not do it right, and I failed. So I was homeless. I was carless. I had $100 in my pocket. I had to borrow money to take the course, and I had to sleep in an extra bedroom and beg to do that as well. But what I did do is I sold $12.5 million that first year with no sphere and no money. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. And you can do that in your market as well. I repeated that process 3 times total, 2 different markets from the original one. So 3 different markets, over $10 million sold all 3 times, and then subsequently built that into a $60 million team in the next 3 years each time. Guys, this stuff works. It's proven. It is repeatable, and it is repeatable in any market, including yours as well. I founded the #1 profitable real estate franchise in the world for Keller Williams and 2 others. I was agent #1 in Charlotte, North Carolina, which was a nice place to be as well. Company listing leader, first months in the business, RE/MAX International Rookie of the Year, featured on the Howard Brenton Satellite Show and Network, RE/MAX Times, all kinds of different things that I've done for training. This is, as I call it, the I love me slide, but a lot of people want to know, who are you and why are you qualified and what makes you unique from all the other coaches and gurus that are out there. So I've done it. I've been there, both on the agent side, on the broker, the owner side, the recruiting side. I've knocked on doors and done everything as well. So I'm going to show you what works. I'm going to show you what doesn't work. And it's not going to be BS. So what's involved in the $0 to $10 million program? We're going to go over all of these things, but I'm going to give you an outline. We're going to talk about your mindset. We're going to talk about your focus, because it's critical to do that. If you don't have the right mindset and focus in this business, you're going to end up being a statistic just like all of the rest of the statistics that are out there as well. 87% of agents that come in are gone in 5 years. They fail, and it's ridiculous, because it's a very, very simple business. Notice again, I didn't say easy. It's very simple. It takes action, but if you will do the things, then it will work for you. We're going to go through and create a complete business plan dependent on your budget. It doesn't matter what your budget is. I had nothing. I had $100 in my pocket, so I had to do things that didn't cost me any money. You can do the same thing. You may have some budget, and you may decide to go a couple of different routes that I found once I made a couple of closings. I'm going to show you those too. We're going to walk through them specifically. You've got to feed your database. You've got to have a database. So we're going to help you evaluate. We're going to help you set up, and we're going to show you exactly what we mean by that. We're going to show you how to set up what I call a 3 C's website, and the social media process as well, the systems that are involved in your business. We're going to take you through and help you decide on 2 forms of lead generation, not a bunch of crap that you're going to throw against the wall and see what sticks. It's going to be very focused when you go through this program. We're going to show you how to run it like a business, because if you don't do that, you're going to end up with some trouble. Like a lot of people that I know, including me, I got that letter in the mail from our IRS saying, you owe some taxes because you didn't pay enough. Guys, don't do that. That's not a whole lot of fun, but I'm going to show you the ways to not have that happen to you as well. We're going to show you how to increase your knowledge and make sure that you are really, really developing yourself for the future and to be able to change lives out there. And we're going to show you how to find accountability for that business plan and your success as well. So let's get into it. Let's go over a couple of things real quick as well. According to NAR, 87% of new licensees quit or get out within 5 years. It's ridiculous. But here's the other piece of that too. 90% of all buyers and sellers start their search 1 to 5 years prior to making a move. The key is, how many of those can you find? How many of those can you get in your database and your systems, so when they're ready to make a move, they're actually calling you and they're already sold on your services. You know, 76% of the sellers that are out there will use the first agent that they come into contact with. The key is, how do you get to be that agent? And we'll go through that in this process. So here's a little bit about the mindset. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to get away from the naysayers, not listen to the people that tell you it's not going to work or something like that? If you're one of the ones that says, oh, that's not going to work, or this is not going to work, or something like that, no, it's not that that won't work. It's that you aren't willing to do the work. And that's pure, plain and simple fact. It works in every single market that's out there. The key is, are you willing to do it? Are you willing to take action? It has nothing to do with luck as well. You make your luck. You know, it's prior preparation, meeting an opportunity. The more you prepare, the more you practice, the more you train, the more you take action, it's amazing how much luck you're going to have. You've got to be willing to do that, though. You've got to be focused on certain things and not chase all of the squirrels that are out there, because they are everywhere. I know you guys get inundated with emails and calls and things like that on a daily basis of spend your money here. Let me take your money for this latest and greatest things. Well, stop. We're going to go through those things and we're going to narrow it down and help you focus on what's really going to work. How do you create your plan? We're going to take you through this process, the goal setting worksheet, specifically from A to Z. We're going to get into the someday goals, the 5-year, the 1 year, the monthly, show you what to do on a daily basis every single day to go from 0 to 10 million, or even 10 to $100 million. Let me ask you a question though. What sounds easier, $100,000 commission income or 2.5 appointments a week? Well, if you don't know your numbers, you don't have an opportunity to know that it's that easy to make 100,000. If you want to make 300,000, it's not that difficult either, but you have to know your numbers and you have to have this piece done. We're going to go through this so that you know exactly what you need to do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and a yearly basis. We're going to go through and make you and help you establish your long-term goals from someday, 5-year, 1 year, to your yearly focus, which includes a major focus, the priorities that you have and the strategies for each of those priorities. We're going to show you how to do monthly tracking where it's weekly and daily, and to make sure that those steps and processes are in place so you'll hit your goals. We're going to go through and show you the contact management systems that are out there, evaluate them, show you and make sure that you've got all your current contacts that are in there, show you some really cool ways to acquire more contacts. And I'll give you a hint, don't ever give out a business card again, and I'll show you why. It's a lot of fun. We're going to make sure that you've got the right drip campaigns and the follow-up campaigns for 1 to 5 years. Remember, 1 to 5 years in the future. We're going to make sure that you have the right calls to action to get people to react and to step up and say, hey, I'm ready. Let's go. There are so many databases and CRMs that are out there. It can be very, very overwhelming. We're going to help you evaluate, and we're going to show you different alternatives that you can use. And guys, we have nothing to do with any of them as well. So this is pure, unbiased opinion and comes from a place of wanting to help you find the right situation for you to succeed. You know, it's funny, your company CRM's out there and it's usually for free, but there's so many people that don't use them as well. So we're going to go through and help you prepare and implement systems and show you the right systems that you need to have for the buyers, the sellers, first-time home buyers, all of the open house systems, all of the other flyers, postcards, things like that that you need to generate traffic and to help you build your sales and anything else that you want to do in this business. We're going to talk about and go through lead generation websites, social media presences, but here's the challenge. You know, when you're looking at that, you've got to do a couple of things. You've got to capture leads, you've got to cultivate leads, and then you've got to convert those leads to actual buyers and sellers. There's a challenge though, is that we've forgotten that there are certain ways that this has to be done. You've got to interrupt the thought process. You've got to engage their mind where they are. Then you actually have to educate them and then make an offer only if and when they are ready to go. And we're going to show you specifically how to do that and how to implement that so that you're ready to go as well. A 3C's website, we're going to show you what that means. Easy name, autoresponders, and how to set up all of this stuff so that you really have the foundation to build your business to anywhere that you want to go. Doesn't matter what it is. We're going to go through all of it, the promotion, the marketing, the branding, how to do these things. We're going to take you A to Z on truly how to go from 0 to 10 million. We're going to show you all of the different ways to respond to inquiries, the different kinds of follow-up systems that are available and how to implement those, how to make sure that you've got email notification, your pager, your phone, instant messenger, if you need live chat or some newfangled chat bots that are out there as well. We're going to go through all kinds of different lead generation methods. We're going to go through the internet. We're going to go through open houses and FSBOs and expireds and farming and door knocking and sphere of influence and IBR and newspaper and magazine advertising. And I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, who reads the newspaper anymore? You'd be amazed at what is available out there to replace the newspaper as well. Radio, networking groups, so many different options. It all depends on what your budget is though as well. And we're going to help you evaluate that and really dive into it and pick the right ones that are going to work for you, your personality, your situation, your goals, and your budget as well. We're going to show you how to run your business as a business, whether it's with QuickBooks or Quicken, P&L statements, balance sheets, all of these different things, how to source your business. We're going to show you weekly tracking and how to track every single piece of it as well so that you know and you can evaluate what's working and what's not. We're going to show monthly tracking and yearly tracking, all of those various different things that you've got to know to run your business as a business. We're going to help you increase your knowledge and show you the important aspects of why knowledge is important and why it's one of the things that truly sets you apart as a real estate agent and a real estate professional. You know, there are two things that set you apart: customer service and knowledge. We can show you the processes and give you the ideas and show you where to get all of those things and do those things. But again, you still have to take action and implement. These are some of the things that you've got to know. And we're going to walk you through how to actually get these, how to find them, and how to know these things. You know, especially things like the absorption rate, which so many people don't use, but is critical to pricing a home correctly when you're going on a listing appointment. And that can set you apart as well. But we're going to walk you through the process and show you all of that. We're going to show you the different neighborhood-specific information that you've got to know for each of those neighborhoods. We're going to show you where to get the information as well, not with paying for it, but absolutely for free. And then we're going to show you, and we're going to talk about accountability, how to put that piece together so that either you or someone will hold you accountable to the goals, to the things that you are doing. So guys, we're going to walk you through all of these things over the next course of videos, and it's going to take you through the mindset, the focus. It's going to walk you through creating your budget and your plan and everything, how to set up and feed your database, how to develop and implement the right systems and what systems, including we're going to give you support materials to be able to do it so you don't have to reinvent the wheel in there as well. We're going to show you how to do a 3C's website and social media. We're going to show you how to decide on 2 forms of lead generation to start. And that's it, 2 forms of lead generation. Once you master those, you can add more, but you've got to focus on the right things first as well. We're going to show you how to run it as a business, and we're going to make sure that we do that with you. We're going to show you how to increase your knowledge and where to do that, and we're going to help you find accountability to make sure that that happens well. So guys, welcome to 0 to 10 million. You can do this. You can truly become a rock star agent in your market. You can take this to anywhere you want to if you are willing to follow the systems and the strategies and the tactics and the tips that are in this course. So I look forward to helping you succeed. I look forward to helping you be a rock star agent. Let's go.